What's up, everybody? So for today's video, we are comparing two AI tools that are available for Outlook. These are Copilot and MailMaestro. So let's dive right in. Let's start with their summarizing capabilities. This is a long email thread, which is an invitation to interview for the Customer Success Manager position. Let's start it off with Copilot. So all you have to do is click on this button that says Summary by Copilot. After it loads, it presents you with several key points that contain all the necessary information from the email it summarized. Now with MailMaestro, upon receiving the email, you will see that there is automatically a one-sentence summary that is generated. Now you click on Get Detailed Summary for a more in-depth overview of the email that you received. It is also complete with action points for you as the user to know what to do for your next steps. If you want it in another language, all you have to do is select a language from the drop-down and it will automatically translate it for you. Here you can see them both side by side, and like I mentioned earlier, MailMaestro is complete with action points and also the ability to summarize the thread in another language, while Copilot does not have these features. Now let's try to reply to emails by using this message, which is an invitation to a charity event. Let's start it off with the use of suggested replies. With Copilot, all you have to do is click on the reply button, and then it will show you 3 different suggested replies. And let's try to click on accepting invitation. So it starts off by saying that I'm honored to be a part of such a wonderful cause and how I'd be glad to be there, as well as kind words for the restaurant and their dishes. Next, with MailMaestro, upon receiving the email, it presents you with 5 rapid replies. And you also have the option to refresh it, but now let's try to click on Confirm Attendance at Charity Event. As you can see, the generated message is much shorter and much more direct to the point. Now let's reply with the use of prompts. After the 3 suggested replies presented by Copilot, you have the option to click on Custom, where you will be presented with a text box where you can type your prompts. For example, apart from thanking the recipient for inviting me, I'm asking if I can bring another person and what time the event will start. Afterwards, it gives me the option to select the tone and length that I want, so let's set casual and medium, for example. Here you can see the generated message, and let's say that I've changed my mind and it looks quite long. So in the text box that says anything you'd like to change, let's put make it shorter. So Copilot has indeed made it shorter, but let's say that I want to respond in Italian. Perfect. Now you can see that it has been successfully translated to Italian, and it even has options to go back and forth our previous generated messages. Now moving on to MailMaestro, all you have to do is click on Write from Scratch and put the recipient name, give the same prompts that we did for Copilot, and then simply select the language, tone, and length. It's that simple, so you can see that there are 3 different options for you to choose from. When you've selected the one that you like the most, just click on Paste to Outlook. Now let's explore Coaching by Copilot. Here you can see the generated message that Copilot has provided us. So click on the 3 dots, click on Copilot, and there you can see Coaching by Copilot, where it will give us suggestions on our existing draft. So after analyzing the email for a while, it presents a small window which is divided into tone, reader sentiment, and clarity. So MailMaestro does not have this feature, but while all of this is very helpful, It is kind of weird that it gives improvement suggestions for an email that it generated itself. Now let's move on to composing new emails. So with Copilot, all you have to do is type in the slash mark, and it will give you the option to draft with Copilot. Input your prompt, select your tone and your length, and click on generate. So based on the prompt, it was able to introduce our new product, Kombucha Maestro, as well as include top 3 trends in the beverage industry and how it will leverage them. And here you can see the final output. All you have to do is input the recipient name, as well as include a subject to be sent to our recipient. Now with MailMaestro, all we have to do is click on Write from Scratch, add the recipient name, add the prompt, select our language, tone, and length, and let's select medium, just like Copilot, and then click on Write. You can see here there are 3 options again for us to choose from. Choose the one that you like the most. For me, option 3, click on Paste to Outlook. Upon pasting it to Outlook, you can see that it's already been formatted and also includes a subject and it's ready for us to send. Now for personalization settings. Starting off with Copilot, when clicking on the Copilot button, it doesn't really give you any more options except for drafting and coaching by Copilot. But with MailMaestro, all you have to do is click on the settings button, click on sign off and signature, and create one based on the language that you have selected. And for both sign off and signature, it gives you 3 options, which is to let AI generate it, create your own, or not to include it. So once we generate an email in English, you can see our sign off and signature is in place. If you want to create another sign off and signature for another language, all you have to do is click on Add New, click on French for example, and then select your options for this sign off and signature. You can also select Do Not Include for the signature if you already have an email signature included in your emails. Apart from rapid replies, you can also quickly respond to meeting requests with MailMaestro. Unfortunately, Copilot doesn't have this feature, and we found out that when responding to emails asking for meeting availabilities, Copilot just seems to come up with random slots. However, with MailMaestro, how it works is upon receiving an email that contains meeting availabilities, it will scan your calendar and look for available slots. It also takes into consideration time zone differences as well as daylight savings time. And you can see here the different options that you have. So let's select 2 p.m. for example, and see how it automatically generates an email just for you. You can also save time with magic templates, and so how this works is from Write from Scratch, you can click on Magic Template, and you can see different selections for various occasions. And what's great is we can also tailor these magic templates according to your business needs. So let's try this HR vacation request, for example. All you have to do is fill in the required fields, such as the start and end date of your leave, and also the purpose. And there you have it. Last but not the least, you can also save time with our text shortcuts. All you have to do is go to Settings, click on Text Shortcuts, and here you can store often used details like meeting links, phone numbers, or customer service responses as snippets and associate them with a shortcut. All you have to do is enter the desired shortcut name and the corresponding details, and click on Save. Afterwards, to use it as a prompt, go to Write from Scratch, type up your prompt, type the shortcut with the exclamation point before it, and then press the space bar to trigger the shortcut. And in the generated message, you can see that it includes all the details based on the shortcut that you have included. Finally, we are all very excited to announce that MailMaestro and all of its amazing features are now available for Gmail as a Chrome extension. So to recap, here are the features available in Copilot versus MailMaestro. And that's all that we have for today's video. If you liked our in-depth comparison between Copilot and MailMaestro, make sure to like our video and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions, feedback, or just want any details about MailMaestro, or if you want to try it for free, all you have to do is head to our website at maestrolabs.com.